A laid-back attitude, along with a mix of art and culture, give New Smyrna Beach its unique charm. It's also home to these mysterious ruins that some historians think might have been the original St. Augustine. While we might never know the secret past here at Turnbull Ruins, the future of our beach house makeover is starting to unfold. After more than 12 years of using their oceanside second home as a weekend retreat, Dave and Kathy Rusnak have decided to make every day a day at the beach.
Seeing the sun come up every morning and all the wonderful things the beach offers, it's pretty relaxing and pretty special. But
relaxing isn't on the agenda just yet. Before they move in here full-time, these high school sweethearts have a big makeover in front of them. Everything from the paint to floors, light fixtures, appliances, and countertops will be reimagined into a less beachy keen look.
We would love to have neutral colors. Right now, the greens and those kinds of things are a little, very beachy. They were really nice at one time, but like Dave said, now that we're here all the time, it would be a lot better to tone it down.
Carpenter John Dunning gets to work on the first step in the renovation, which is a safer stairwell. The low height of the railing around the stairs makes this dangerous for the couple's 5 young grandchildren. First, John installs a steel frame.
We're starting with a steel C-channel, and then there's an ash cap that goes on top. It's partially to hold everything in place, and it's decorative. The designers like to do wood and steel.
Next, he smooths out the edges on the raw wood beam that will cap the new railing, resolving the safety issue and pulling in the design features planned for the rest of the renovation. As John puts the finishing touches on the railing, it's time to tackle the kitchen. The pantry's been torn out, the old cabinets and the old appliances have been removed, but you just never know what kind of problems you're going to uncover. With the old kitchen tile gone and the subfloor revealed, designer Dan Miner has stumbled onto his first problem. You're tearing up the floor, everything's going fine, and then all of a sudden you hit the subfloor.
So these are our issues. It's disintegrating. It has some wear on it. So
what is this?
It's a particle board. It's not the proper subfloor that one would use in a beach environment like this. So we are just going to be adding a new secondary subfloor of 3/8 plywood over it.
The added work means both the schedule and the budget take a hit. Anytime you find a problem like this, it costs you some money.
Yes, this added $1,000 to our budget, but it's a simple little fix. It's about a day, behind in our schedule, but it's all good.
The design team has made tons of progress.
And as you can see here, the new subfloor has been put down, and it is very sturdy and stable for the new wood floor to go down.
So now we can be sure that the new flooring is going to look perfect and it's going to last for a long time.
Yep, it's not going to squeak, it's not going to move, and we have our best team out here working on it.
The needed fix will add a day and a few dollars to the project.
It's not a catastrophe, so it's just one of those little hiccups that adds more money to your budget.
Workers will make a clean sweep of the rotting particle board and finish installing fresh plywood to make sure the entire surface is even and ready for the new gray wood planks. As work begins on the new subfloor and the railing redesign wraps up, the outdated tile inside the front door gets chipped away, making way for the sleek new rectangular tile. Upstairs, designer Dan is dreaming up ways to make the fireplace front and center in the family room.
It lacks character, so we're going to make it a focal point in the room. We're going to make the ceiling feel taller by refacing the fireplace, but leaving the existing box. Okay, and we will do away with a mantle just because we don't want the projection into the room. We're trying to give a cleaner look to the room.
We decide to pitch in on the fireplace demo with contractor Bob Stolte overseeing the decorative tile and border removal.
Interesting.
All right, so just have it cover like a little bit of this, the bottom of it.
Exactly.
Perfect.
So, and because we're just trying to raise the height of the firebox.
His goal is to make sure the new look measures up to the rest of the improvements.
You kind of just start at the bottom and work your way up, so it isn't too bad like that. The most difficult part is just mitering it around the edges.
It seems like a small area, but this is kind of time consuming.
Yeah, I should be able to do it in a day though. I've done about 3 or 4 big ones like this in the last year, and they seem to go pretty quick after I get going. I got a wet saw with a miter bit on it, and it'll miter it around that angle there, and I'll piece them together.
Coming up next, we see the reworked fireplace and the wood floors coming together and get a shock to the schedule.
We have an issue.